Oh, well, a lot of fans have come out to see this man throw hands here tonight. You can argue he has some of the best boxing in this division. But fighters are a sensitive lot. It's like every time we put over his hands, he feels like we're saying out of the other side of our mouth that he's not well-rounded. That's not the case.
No, we're not calling him limited at all. We're not saying this guy can't do everything. But what pops on the page is his hand speed, his power in his hands, his ability to set up his hands through his feints and his movements. He can do so many good things in the boxing realm that you lock in on that thing. Make no mistake about it. This guy's very well-rounded, but ultimately it will be his boxing that will allow for him to be successful.
And defensively, certainly he's not going to be confused with Pernell Whitaker, but he moves his head very well, manages distance exceedingly well. And stylistically, sweet all time. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Raul Rosas Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Darren the Damage Elkins.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, so here's Darren the Damage Elkins as we get going with round one. He's been a better finisher than he has been starter. We'll see if Elkins can buck that trend and start fast tonight. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the legs and land big ground and pound.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
Lands to the body. Oh, and he lands another huge kick. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over.
Elkins has got full mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Elkins is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter. In the half guard,
Elkins getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Final seconds here of round one. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. put it on him now. It's a little payback time. Aggressive. They're confident over there. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
So confident. That timing was on point. Nice takedown length.
Rosas Jr.'s in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Rosas Jr. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Rosas Jr.'s back in half guard. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Side control there.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Rosas Jr.'s back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Rosas Jr.'s back in side control.
Changing the position. Oh, right in the mount.
Takes his back now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rosas Jr. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Rosas Jr. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Relax. Look at him over there. He's like a piece of meat. He's beat up. Let's go out there and look for the finish. I want you to try.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he blocks the strike. Oh, and counters with a jab. So a nice sequence for him there. He's got the reach advantage, and at least in that exchange, size certainly appeared to matter. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now he gets a more... Oh! Nice judo toss for him there. Elkins is in half guard now. Side control now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Now he's going full mount.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through, drops down, and Rosas Jr.'s got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, that gilly is tight.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't flaw out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Darren Elkins. And now he's got the back. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Great submission defense on display tonight. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man. Look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that neck.
Rosas Jr. is trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
15 seconds remain in the round. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Darren Elkins. Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded. Thankfully, the horn came at a good time. You see, gingerly, he gets back to his feet. He'll go back to the stool now for 60 seconds. Now the onus is on his corner to try to keep him in the fight. All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh.
And that one's a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Now a knee. Oh, big knee to the body.
There we go. Look at the redness on his body, man. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, Rosas Jr.'s got the full mount.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Elkins is in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Breaking this guy down and keep changing up your strikes.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
5th and final round.
He's going to guillotine. Got an angle here to try to change the position. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Elkins.
There's a lot of good movement. In the half guard. Great job landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this 5th and final round. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He's got to start throwing now.
Good work from the top here by Rosas Jr. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Elkins is right back to the full mount. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The
Ladies
official
and
decision
gentlemen,
is in. It
after
resides with
5
Bruce Buffer.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Raul El Nino Proclaimer Rosas Jr.
All right, so you heard it there from the venerable Bruce Buffer. We go to the scorecards, but ultimately the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter with ground control, with high-level grappling, gets it done against the boxer tonight.
Once this fight hit the ground, he was in full control. He knew that if he can get him there early and often, he would get a victory. And tonight, it worked out in that way. Earns a massive decision win.